It was one of those nights for OG, guys. Take a look at his career high A3, and it came through three quarters. I mean, he looked like prime Klay Thompson in this game as the Knicks just steamrolled the Bulls. Kolek knocks down a three to open up the fourth. That's embarrassing as Josh Hart is going to find OG top of the key three ball. A little bit of a hesitation. Here's the right one. So Hart is going to find OG top of the key. A little bit of a hesitation, but he lets it fly for a 6-3. And then here comes the seventh, that left corner jab step against Giddey, who had a rough night. And just like that, OG's got a career high 7 threes. And he's going to get to the free throw line here. Doesn't settle, attacks the basket. It's crazy to think OG's only 28. Like, I'm 27. This guy's a year older than me. It's just wild, man. As Brunson now is going to do his thing, dancing 101. He is going to miss this layup strong, but Mitch cleans it up on the glass, gets that roll. Mitch and OG starting. Man, the Knicks are just so lethal on both sides of the basketball. Very strange first half. I mean, the Knicks put up 79 points. It didn't even seem like the Bulls showed up in this game, but we're going to break it down. OG went absolutely off. So did Mitchell Robinson. We're going to break down Mitch and then get to OG and McHale. I also like what I saw to the bench. The Knicks just shot the ball exceptionally well. OG, you can see he misfires in this layup, but Mitch just sticks with it, attacks the offensive glass. I mean, obviously, Cat, we're going to go where he goes in the playoffs, but there's just something about Mitch when he's in the game. I mean, I feel so comfortable because of second chance opportunities. And don't get me wrong, Cat can attack the glass, but Mitch is the best in the league. I mean, it looks like varsity against JV. This is ridiculous. A double screen right here by Mitch, roll to the basket. And now Brunson, he has the ability to kind of throw the lob. If, of course, Buzelis steps up like he is now, you could go cross court. But, I mean, it's Mitchell Robinson. Just throw it up, let him make a play, throws this one down. Mitch also shot the free throw exceptionally well in the first half, which I thought was impressive because the playoffs are coming up. And if he can knock those down, he's going to have to be on the floor. It's OG again with the alley-oop to Mitch. Those guys have really gotten it going with that chemistry. As McHale can hit the follow-away shot, but it's Mitch on the glass. And just give OG credit because he was the one who actually started throwing lobs to Mitch. If you guys remember, like a month and a half ago, maybe like a month ago, the Knicks were not throwing lobs to Mitch, like very rarely, and it was OG who got it going, and now they can't stop throwing lobs. And this was what we saw again last season, guys, is the Knicks were like, hey, look, we can actually get an easy bucket if we just lob it to Mitch. And I don't know why they didn't do it more last season. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But, yeah, Mitch definitely was the star of the first half, man. Doesn't even really seem like he's trying, and this time he just rolls and gets the dunk. And Jalen Brunson's got such a good handle to where all he has to do is just kind of get that separation, attack downhill, and then make the right read. You're relying as a big man, of course, for Mitch, your point guard, to make the right decision. And Jalen Brunson very rarely makes the wrong decision. He might not be the best passer in the league, but he can make this right here, and that's just automatic for Mitch. As I think OG led the team in scoring in the first half, but Mitch had to have been right behind him. Offensive glass to Hart, and then right after the Knicks get a second chance, Brunson lob to Mitch on cue. It's 60-25 right now. This lob, of course, made it. I actually don't think the Knicks scored 79. I could be a little bit off on that, but I mean, the Knicks literally, guys, just almost scored 80 points at halftime the game before, and now they're doing it again. Horrible teams they're facing, but that's not normal. It's very rare a team is pushing 80 points at halftime. The Knicks are now kind of making it look easy. I mean, they're the best offense in basketball, just not consistently, right? I mean, that doesn't even make sense, but that's, if you've been watching the Knicks, you know that that's who they are. They're like they're literally the most inconsistent elite team. Like, some nights they're elite, some nights it's like, bro, what am I watching? But OG, man, I mean, he hit 3 threes in a row at one point. He was hitting in all cylinders. He's fading to the corner right here, just creating an angle. And right here, he's going to hit a step back three, working against Josh Giddey, who's about 6'8". See, OG, man, when he's on, he hits these step back threes. There's nights where he just can't get anything going, and these are short. But like, I just knew this was going in live when I watched it. Man, when OG's on, there's not many players I can remember as a Knicks fan watching that are more enjoyable. One of them is J.R. Smith, Jalen Brunson, obviously Melo, but OG's right up there. I mean, I'm not saying he's the scorer of those guys, like, but man, he's just at an absolute tear right now. Like, OG cannot be stopped. He looks like an absolute man possessed. Jalen Brunson eyes up the floor to McHale, and he just goes right down the basket. And Mitchell Robinson, with an underrated play in basketball, he boxes out without fouling. A lot of guys just kind of push their way like this, and it's a foul. But here, no, Mitch is just going to hold him off with his body, and it allows McHale to come right down and to get a layup. Like, I love that out of Mitch, man. That's just 1,000 IQ basketball. And now we've got McHale who's going to use this screen by Mitch, and he just erases this defender out of the play. And now watch McHale, who's working against Yabusele, who, with all due respect, we kind of know what his defense is to this point. He was on the Knicks to start the season. He's in drop coverage, and that is a bucket every time for McHale. Yabusele doesn't have the quickness, and then McHale just turn around, gets this soft touch to go. Mikal Bridges, all of a sudden, speaking of consistent, he's giving you anywhere from 15 to 20 a night, and he was supposed to do that, don't get me wrong, but he's starting to get into a rhythm, and if Mikal keeps this up, the Knicks will absolutely have a chance to coming out of the East. I don't know if they can beat anyone in the West. Like, I don't know if they could beat, well, they have beaten San Antonio actually multiple times this season, but I don't know if they could beat OKC or Denver. Honestly, I think they would be able to beat. It's just OKC. Like, literally, OKC is the one team I don't think the Knicks could beat. I don't know why I would think they could beat them, but hey, man, maybe OKC won't get to the finals. But that's the team standing in the win. Obviously, Boston and Detroit are going to be very difficult. But the Knicks, I just have faith that they can do it, man. I think the Knicks are just as good as those teams, and we'll have to wait and see here. But Deuce McBride just off the dribble, 3-ball, man, using that screen. You could see it really wasn't even much of a screen. I mean, like Mitch said it, but he didn't even use it. He just pulls off the dribble over Dillingham. That's a tough bucket by Deuce. And he's going to hit another one here in a second. But Brunson getting downhill. Actually, yeah, here it is. Deuce on that right elbow, catch and shoot. Just the Knicks, they had it going from 3, man. I mean, you love to see it. Shamet step back, getting in on the action. He's going to bury this one. And this is the type of basketball that Knicks fans want to see. They don't want to see Brunson and Cat go one-on-one. I mean, they do want to see Cat post up with a smaller defender, but it's just defense to offense. Deuce, Hart, bounce pass. Clarkson, extra pass to Sohan for the dunk. As he slams that one down, OG misfires in this one, but Clarkson with the offensive rebound finds OG recutting. You can see as he just powers through this, doesn't get a little bit too aggressive and just run through the fender and cause a charge, but he's just in control, soft finish, get this roll to go, and the Knicks are off to the races. Now, we'll see what happens in the second half. Obviously, it hasn't started yet, but if it's anything close to the first half, I think we're in for a treat. But this doesn't even feel like a game. I mean, the Bulls are just ready to go home, and the Knicks are ready for the playoffs. So hopefully it's a quick second half, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. It was definitely good to see Jeremy Sohan get into the game with no Cat. It almost feels like he's not even a part of the roster. The guy just hasn't been playing. I was impressed with the Knicks overall, especially the bench. They stayed ready. I mean, even though it's the Bulls, a lot of teams right now are kind of just in cruise control. Playoffs are coming up. I get seeding's at stake here, but the Knicks probably could have been in a close game with the Bulls, but they just came ready to play as they should. I mean, they lost 3 in a row. Of course, they bounced back against Memphis, and that was a game where they had a big lead in their own right and allowed them to come back. I mean, it's the NBA. Anything can happen. A win's a win. Will the Knicks be the 2 seed or the 3 seed? My money says they'll be the 3 seed, and they'll have to take on probably Philly or Atlanta, and then Boston, and then Detroit. The thing is why even worry about seeding? I mean, you want to get the highest possible, but at the same time, it's the playoffs. My mic disconnected. That's what happens when you buy a $2 mic. But in terms of the playoffs, every team in there is good, especially a team like the Hawks or the Sixers. They're not an ordinary first rounder. The Knicks played against the Pistons last year. Before that, they played against Philly. So, like, who the hell cares? Like, go out there and beat whoever's in front of you. If the Knicks want to win a championship, then they're going to have to match up with Boston and Detroit and OKC. Like, they're going to have to win a championship. So, which Knicks team will show up, that remains to be seen. But we've seen very good Knicks teams this season, and we've seen very bad. Like, we've seen them lose, 4 straight games twice in a row, some 3-game losing streaks. But we've also seen them blow out the Spurs, who I think, like, the Spurs are like 24-1 in their last 25, and the one loss was to the Knicks. We've seen the Knicks beat the Spurs actually multiple times. So, man, it's going to be exciting. I'm amped up just thinking about it. But peace, guys.